like people will ask me, you know, what do you do like when you're rolling? Like, how do you know that? How do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just years of training jiu-jitsu. My body has done certain moves like thousands of times, and then I just naturally do it when I roll. And I kind of think that's like kind of what we're going for. That's like the point of jiu-jitsu. Also, I feel like when I was a blue belt, I was like so hungry for new stuff, worm guard, daily hiva, reverse daily hiva, whatever, like all new. And like as I become black belt, like it's just so much simpler. Like I'm not doing a lot of crazy stuff, and it really does kind of come back to the basics. I'm gonna show a Kimura from guard, and it's not actually the Kimura that is the technique in itself, because I think that catching submissions is in transitions if you want them to be successful. If you're going against even like a brand new white belt who's really strong and has no technique, it's still gonna be really hard to force your submission on them. So I believe in catching submissions in transitions, and when we kind of make this flow drill, we will begin to catch this in the transition. I'm gonna have you on bottom first. So we're just gonna start super basic. She's gonna get my hands on the mat. She's gonna sit up and go for her Kimura. As she falls back, I'm going to step my foot forward, okay? So that's like the number one thing. When I start getting Kimura, if I don't have any sort of grip on anything, I start to panic. I'm like, oh crap, they're about to get this. So instead of trying to reach for my leg, start kind of yanking my arm away. Yeah, instead of reaching for my leg, I'm gonna take my leg where my hand is. From there, I'm gonna drop my knee to the mat. A lot of times that creates pressure on their shoulders and makes it really uncomfortable for them. However, there are people that are like, nope, I'm still gonna work this more. I'm one of those people. So from here now, I'm gonna start pressuring down the leg and pushing that thigh or knee, and I'm gonna step over. I'm gonna start transitioning to a technical mount position. So I'm keeping my ear on her shoulder. I still want her body pinned, a lot of connection here. I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna do 3 things at once. I'm gonna drop this knee as I raise my other knee. So that's the first 2 things, dropping a knee, raising a knee. Then I'm going to rotate my hand to hook around her neck. So I drop, raise, and I start this rotation, and I'm gonna hook all the way around her neck, all right? From this position, I've already got my first hook for the back, all right? So from here, a big mistake that people make is they will just fall on their hip to go to take the back, and this person rolls right into guard, and you've lost your advantage. So, for the sake of like white belts and stuff, we'll start from the beginning so you get to see the extra. She goes, no, it's fine, stay inside. She goes for the Kimura, step forward, drop, push down the leg, step over, drop the knee, raise the knee, turn the hand, and start to hook around. From here, I'm gonna set her all the way up, all right? Does this even feel good for you? No. And I could choke her with her braid too. So I'm gonna start to set my other hook. I fall on my opposite hip and I take the back, okay? So if I'm taking the back here and I start kind of going for a choke or something on this side and she's defending that, I'm gonna swim through my other arm. I'm gonna grab her wrist and I've got this nice little good back position here. I like this super grip when going for back mount arm bars, because when I start to walk my legs up on her, I'm kind of preventing her from grabbing her own bicep, but she's still aware. She's like, oh crap, like she's got my arm. So as I start kind of walking my legs up and I circle her head out, she's already got her bicep and she's ready for her armbar defense. So when I throw my leg over, she's gonna push that off, shoulder walk, and she's gonna turn into me. As she turns into me, I go for my Kimura. She grabs and drops, steps over, and she's gonna drop and raise, boom, right there. So she sits me up, takes my back, all right? Go ahead, yeah, so if I'm already defending this arm, she's gonna swim through, get her seatbelt on the opposite side, and she gets a little super grip here, okay? As already I'm aware, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing my bicep right here. So I work this leg off of my head, I bridge all of my weight onto her leg, shoulder walk, and I turn to guard. Don't put your hands on the mat here. All right, as best as you can, try to keep them in the body, but still, she's gonna snatch up that Kimura. I'm gonna step forward, grab, drop, pass, turn, sit her up, all the way to the other side, taking the back. She starts defending right there. I sneak through here. Of course, you can finish chokes here or get that seatbelt super grip on the other side. I like to begin walking up, then make that transition, boom, She catches the leg, pushes it off, all of her body weight's on me, and then you can switch to the other side and start working the drill. So it's a submission flow drill, Kimura and arm bars. We good on that?
Yeah.
All right, good luck. 1, 2.